they're going to do it with 2 men. Meanwhile, that's actually happened here. Navi Titsi almost getting paid the price here. He dodged a bullet against RRQ, but guess what? Bigetron returns a couple fire here, but Tixi, he's in some trouble here. His Marauder's going to explode. He's going to be stranded out of the point. Immediately pops a couple of smokes in. He's hoping that no one's counting up, and fortunately for him, he is going to be A-okay. He finds himself a small little crack where he kind of vision of every single team here. RRQ playing a little bit risky here, spreading their forces thin here, 2-2. Spreading a little bit different here. Meanwhile, 2 of his members coming from RRQ will be scouting out ahead here. Bigetron going to be providing a little bit of assist to try and slow them down in track here as BTR. They don't exactly have vehicles here. They might be trapped because Liquid is knocked for the moment here as Luxy needs to go in for the save as RRQ taking an opportunity here, going for the knock. He's going to go for the build here. G9 will finish him off from afar alongside with D2E, and RRQ gobbles them up like the true champion. Big one against Bigetron. And it seems to me, with Senior in the picture here, RRQ seems to be a scary force here. We might wait and see, but it's still too soon to tell here, Sir Cloud.
Yeah, it's still too soon to tell. We have still 14 teams left before we see who gets the winner chicken dinner. But Bigetron Red Aliens, no kills at all, and at 14th place, that means no points for them in this round. And now we can see gunfire happening on another area. I believe it was Black White. He was knocked down in another area. And now PW888, they have a high ground position. This is a good location for them to actually farm out. And Zol, oh my goodness, Zol from Zeus has been knocked down. I see, baby. That's bad news. And now he's been finished off by Renaure. Oh no! That's not good. Abelli as well. Have been knocked off by Potato. Oh no. Now we can see Abelli as well. We finish off by Potato. It's falling apart for Zeus eSports.
Oh, this is not looking good for Zeus eSports here. Meanwhile, Aerowolf, they have the high ground. They're going to be sharing it with PW888 on the other side of the Minas for themselves here, as the Labdita crater is one of the hardest and toughest terrains to rotate in just because of the crater mountain itself here. So rotation without any sort of mobility is going to be a detrimental situation for either of the teams here. PW888 here going to be going for a couple shots in. Fortunately for them, the circle hasn't exactly completely closed yet, so they have a small window to breathe in. But guess what? The next circle is going to review himself. Meanwhile, we do see Paraboy already achieving the 10k mark in for themselves here. An impressive feat indeed here. The circle, oh my goodness, it is going to force everyone out of La Bandita here. As you can see, A1 Esports will have control of the circle alongside with, I believe it is going to be a Digital Athletics on the northern section of the inner circle here. So every single team is going to be storming their way in here. Who's going to come out on top here? But however, the first team to bow out here is not going to be Team Secret here. And also Konina Power on top of that here. So that's going to be a really rough battle here for some of this team at the bottom here. Meanwhile, as the game continues here, RRQ still surviving with 2 kills on top of that. They are on the insides of this next phase circle. They found themselves a couple of dogs in, but A1 Esports has something to say about that here. A couple of nades being lobbed the way towards RRQ. Does it connect? A couple of clips in, but they're going to be A-okay for now. Senior manages to find himself a compound to kind of solidify this open field barn with their vehicle here. And they have a little bit of room to breathe here. Meanwhile, Alpha 7 is going to be pushing them very soon here. A1 Esports trying the angles to actually go in for the shot, but the nades from Swagin will clap on towards Ernie here. RRQ taking some serious heavy fire here. But as of now, the smokes will mask their presence momentarily here. But Alpha 7, they've got to make a decision. They are still close to the zone, but that's pretty much it from the western side here. Nothing major yet. The big fight here is going to be the northeast section here. Everyone from La Bandita needs to get out right now. And one of those teams is going to be 4 a.m. Sir Cloud.
Yep, and it's 4 a.m. But let's put our attention a little bit here onto NOVA-XQF. They can probably a nice shot here from Paraboy. Managed to take out Spav, and that's the first kill for himself. And there's 40 kills in the PMGC 2020 finals for Paraboy at this moment. And now Ice have been knocked down by Super 4 a.m. as well. And we can see the valley, the depth valley there for Aerowolf. It's hard for them to get out. But at the same time, the zone has arrived to say hello to them. Hazelnut will force a Athena has the lower ground. He's against one knockdown by Athena. Will be taking over the play zone. Renari is still activated, trying to put a lot of pressure onto NOVA-XQF. It now goes to the second floor. Renari will be taken down. Potato, the last man standing. That explosion. Aerowolf is down at 12th place with trade kills. NOVA-XQF.
And 4 a.m. takes him out in the picture here. That's going to be a slaughterhouse for XQF Nova. Meanwhile, 4 a.m., one of the last to rotate in from Labradita here, gets the final kill, but the pressure is on. Every single team is coming in here. Zeus eSports, he's got Godless available, but he's going to be tanking the zone. Meanwhile, PWAAA is going to be stopping the track here. Eventually, Ice catching off guard, and that's going to be Zeus down on 9 plays here. 4 a.m. in the running. He's taking the #1 slot here, and they completely annihilate PWAAA here. Oh my goodness, Sinher with the clutch shots here. And 4 a.m. How did they survive that onslaught? Because now they're down to the last 3 men. But ASL, Nova, what was that shot? The Mini 14 taps his head off. And oh my goodness, what a shot from afar. Abrupt Slayers out of nowhere. This is not a team you expect to be fragging out this late in the game. But guess what? Anything can happen in PUBG Mobile. It is called player unknowns for a reason here. The game is not over. Meanwhile, Abrupt Slayers, they are taking a fight with not just 4 a.m. They're also gliding a nades here. Dante gets knocked out from A1 Esports. And guess what? Everyone's got to get out of that barn because the circle is going to be pushing towards Digital Athletics here. Prime position for Digital Athletics to take the circle. As you can see, this solidified the compound. But Alpha 7 Mafioso has something to say about that here. He's going to be slowly creeping his way towards Digital Athletics, and despite having the compound here, not a lot to work with here, not a lot. The only vision they have is towards 4 a.m. and little do they know, there is Alpha 7 creeping behind here. Meanwhile, 4 a.m. they're going to be setting out a couple of smokes here, splitting up the forces. We're seeing her taking the vehicles here. They're going to be sending out Hasaki to try and possibly lurk their way with the vehicle. And on top of that, Silas, he's gonna have a loot drop for him, additional cover for him to work with here. And on the kill feed, we do see Haisaki also knocking off towards Lee. Slayers, they are taking some serious heavy fire here. 4 a.m. Hasaki, not too happy with what happened to him. Done by Abrupt Slayers. He's going to reply with a revenge here. Now towards the final 16, 17 alive here. DA Silas, he's got something to say about this here, as DA is still holding in the compound, refused to move, and Silas playing a little bit cheeky here. Finds a really nice angle, try and pick a fight against 4 a.m. Meanwhile, Sook, the pro shots, they take ASL on in 6th place here, Sir Cloud.
And Zook managed to get another kill there. So that's what now? 8 kills for 4 a.m. But Zook, oh my goodness, that long range shot from Solus with an M4, and now Solus not letting it go. He wants to finish off with the grenade. Can he actually do that? But 4 a.m. they still have other team members. Asaki from another angle, putting a lot of pressure onto A1 at the same time. So will be finished off by Solus, and now it's only Asaki and Zine now to move into the zone. They don't have the zone at the moment, and there's no more time. The zone will come in. Asaki managed to get knocked out the Jax, and Wari moves. Wari gets the knockdown. Asaki will be finished off the zone. Sinister in the zone. Swagget will be knocked down, and Swagget will finish off by Dante. Alpha 7 is out at 5th place with 4 kills. Hasaki is now down. Sinhe, the last man standing for 4 a.m. Managed to slip into the zone. Nicey, baby.
Oh my god, Sing Her! That was a close call from Hasaki. He dodged a bullet from Sinister here. Unfortunately to say, Digital Athletics has something in store for them here, because this is the Digital Athletics that we are expecting here. It's been 2 days, but now in the final day, in the final match here, might be the time for them to shine here, because 4 a.m.'s got 1 people. Oh boy, he's got 1 as well. The nades almost takes him out, Silas. He lobs it perfectly here, but despite the changes of the nade here, not going to be enough to take him for Sinher. But now Sinher, are they going to be A-okay? Because as of now, creeping behind is going to be A1 Esports here. They have the high ground, they have the advantage, they have the circle, DA. They have to make a decision now. Who do they want to fight? Do they take the guys against A1 here? But little did they know, already has some plan installed for him, because he is going to be flanking from the sides here. Solus gets hacked up a little bit here, but nothing out of the order yet. But the circle is coming in. Sing Her, look at this. He's clipping on the edge of the circle. He needs to make a move, but oh boy, he refused to move a muscle from Navi Esports. He has to make a play here, but Sing Her, he does see the vision from the guys of DA, but at the same time, he doesn't want to expose his position. Meanwhile, he gets scouted out by Shoykot, and that's going to be 4 a.m. down on 4th place. Navi still in the game as well. Oh boy, finally reveals his position. Gets a nice knock towards Silence. But from behind, the zone is coming into the way. Can he get the first aid? The Razy, he wants to finish him off. But at the same time, he's a little bit too low. He needs to pop the first aid. Oh boy, needs to go for the push. Razy is there. He's looking for the pixel. But the smokes has been set up. Now, lobbing a Kobe in. Razy is going to go for the push. Can he come up on top? The Uzi sprays are coming in. But Razy catches it for the team. But eventually gets taken out by the zone. Navi dowing out on 3rd place. Without it, they will take down. One eSports taking the winner. Winner chicken dinner.
Congratulations, A1 Esports, getting 12 kills and winner chicken dinner. A1 Esports. I'm really happy for A1 Esports to actually get the chicken dinner in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 finals. One thing is because whenever I see A1 Esports, even during the league stages, when there's a player cam on, they always have their national flag behind them, the Bangladeshi flag behind them. And that's just the thing. They have this patriotism running through their veins that is just a pleasure to watch. And for them to come into the finals here and manage to get a chicken dinner, my goodness, this is a celebration for their nation, celebration for A1 Esports. Congratulations to them. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a great play there from A1 Esports. And of course, just want to relive the moment, please do the new moments, the highlights from the previous round.
Yeah, this is something that I did not expect at all, but you have to give them credit here. They played extremely smart in that southern approach of the southern approach of that circle here. In that compound, they had perfect control of the south side. Meanwhile, for the rest of the teams here, I would say it's a major mess up of all these teams here. Every single team was kind of struggling when it came to this zone as well. I think one of the most detrimental effects was pretty much the teams gathered out towards La Medita craters here. The craters is a natural, I would say, fortress around of Mother Nature in that regard, because the walls on the sides here kind of just, it's like a pit trap for some of the seeds. Like once you go in, it's hard to get out. And despite that, 4 a.m. they were the last to exit from the crater. It's just really hard to actually push out if you think about it, you know. Despite all that, you know, it was a valiant attempt coming from Sinhan and Hasaki. They managed to crop into the top 4, but the biggest threat was none other than A1, you know. We saw how 4 a.m. just managed to reach towards the outer craters of the inner circle of La Vendita, but I would say A1 Esports on the other end, they were just applying pressure from afar all the way through here, and there's not really a lot of teams that can actually fight against them here. The only team pretty much could have kind of destroyed them was pretty much A7, and A7 made the decision to say, you know what, we're not going to fight against A1 Esports, let's just fight away, make it a circle, which they kind of did, but immediately get shut out and pincered between both Digital Athletics as well as A1 Esports. So it was a hard call to play, but yeah, props to A1 Esports, because taking a win at this stage from Bangladesh is pretty impressive, and I'm pretty sure no one expected this here. As the million reward guest here with day 4 in the PMGC finals, match number 7 here, A1 Esports takes the chicken dinner here. And you also thought my chances of taking the grand prize reward is out the window, man.
Well, same goes. But, well, I must give a shout out as well, because I did observe the comment section as well. And I can see that there's a lot of support from the Bangladeshis for A1 Esports. They are really proud of their team despite whatever performance. And now I believe that this chicken dinner is a tribute to all fans, for the nation of Bangladesh for making their debut in this world stage. So congratulations to A1 Esports. Now let's check out the overall rankings. For first place, still there, NOVA-XQF with 305 points. Now the difference is still 12 points here, with 4 a.m. at second place, 293 points. Not far apart. We have 14 points difference. Zeus Esports, 291 points. We are still down to the last game here, ladies and gentlemen, for these top 3 teams who will be the champion. At 4th place, we have Bigetron Red Aliens, 238 points. It's not going to be possible for them to catch up any further to break into the top 3. Navi at 5th place with 232 points. 6th place, Konina Power. Again, no chicken, no problem. 227 points, still hanging strong to the first half of the charts. 7th place, Team Secret, 224 points. 8th place goes to KDA, Klas Digital Athletics, with 221 points.
Yeah, and coming towards the second half here, we have Team Secret Jade with 194 points. Alpha 7 on 194 here. Not much has changed here. We'll be on the 10th place. RRQ Athena. Ooh, they swapped up scene here, but unfortunately, say the circle was it was really rough on them here. Unfortunately, we'll get themselves only 4 points in terms of placements as well as kills here, which is pretty unfortunate for them. Futbolist will be on the 12th place here with 166 points. Aerowolf on the 13th place here with 159 points. But A1 eSports here, taking the chicken dinner, immediately skyrockets in towards the 14th place here with 144 points. And on the bottom here, we have Abrupt Slayers on 15th and also PW888 here on the last place. A little bit unfortunate for PW888 there. Did not expect that to happen. But of course, all things considered here, enough of the bottom half. Let's take a look at the top 3 here, the champion runners, okay? We have NOVA-XQF, 4AM, and Zeus going neck and neck here. And it's going to be a rough one here because I honestly have no idea who's going to be the champion by the end of today, because either one of these 3 teams might be duking it out in the final match of the PUBG Mobile Global Championships finals. Like, one of this team is going to be the potential king of kings, and I don't know who is it going to be. This is going to be a rough one here, SirCloud, and honestly, you know, it's making me nervous. You know, it's going to be our last game for today, and it's really rough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is going to be a nerve-wracking moment to watch who is going to be the real champion here, because I don't know who to vote for, because NOVA-XQF 4AM, they have been the best of the best in the world, but Zeus eSports from Mongolia has something to say about that as well here, and I would like to see Mustache J kind of shave his head bald if Zeus eSports take the #1 spot as well. I don't know. Anyway, SirCloud, our MVP for this match.
And here we go. It is Dante here with 5 kills and 579 damage coming out of this gentleman here. Hashtag be the one. I wonder what BEA1. I'm not too sure what BEA1 is. Be the one. BA. Oh, okay, I see it now. So it's hashtag be the one BA1. Now I was trying to read BA1. Okay, be the one BA1. Okay, that makes sense now. So congratulations for Dante. Wow, this guy's coming in from the South Asia qualifiers, coming into it's pretty much the first time that we see a Bangladeshi team actually making it into the world stages, and for them to actually from the league stages coming into the grand finals, man, this is a significant achievement, and I think the nation of Bangladesh will be so proud of their achievement here today.
That's the thing, right? When it comes to the global championships, right? The world stage, right? Dreams become reality, and you know, I'm pretty sure Be The One is a hashtag that came out all the way from PMCO, and now dragging it towards this stage here. Can they make the dream work for them here? As of now, they've got the experience here, and yeah, I'm happy for them, man. They've got themselves a nice chicken dinner, which none of us expect. But of course, let's talk stats. Let's break it down on what exactly happened here. As you can see, A1 eSports, they've got 12 kills in that particular match. They've got 2.2k damage here, which is, well, honestly, usually we would expect teams like 4AM and XQF Nova to duke it out all the way through here. But A1 eSports has proven himself that they can do it as well, because we saw moments of brilliance coming from A1 eSports, especially in that final game in day number 3 here, where they kind of went neck and neck. They held the ground in Yasnaya. They went head on with one of the best teams in the world and finished top 2, almost taking the chicken dinner against XQF Nova, or is it 4AM? I'm sorry, I just could not remember. It is the final match for yesterday. It shows that they have the skills, they just lack the experience. And now, for them, when the opportunity presented itself, they played it to the maximum level. They play it at the top tier level. You know, if you're saying that it's a fluke, sorry, to get one chicken dinner in this game and in this stage right now, it's almost close to impossible. But if you pull it off, you are something, regardless of whatever people say. So as much as A1 eSports is in the bottom 3, I feel like them getting a chicken dinner, it's not easy to do, bro. You think it's easy to get a chicken dinner against all these pros? No way, man. No way, Jose, my friend.
No way, Jose, at all. And of course, the stats don't lie here. The damage output is the highest and the kill is the highest as well. So they definitely worked their socks off there. And here's the match summary where Dante, the man of the moment here, coming in with the highest kills, 5 kills, and the longest kill distance, 250. The rest of them, Navi, they are in it. Old boy, 50% grenade kills. And Dixie coming in with the longest travel, 14,769 meters, and the highest assist as well goes to Dixie. So 2 representatives for Navi to be exact, with Dixie coming in twice, and Dante coming in for A1 eSports. Wow, coming in, and I believe it is also the first time that in a match summary, a representative from A1 eSports actually making it up onto the match summary. So congratulations as well to Dante, congratulations to Old Boy, as well as congratulations to Dixie as well for making the match summary.
Yep, and of course here, let's take a look at the overall stats for what exactly happened as well. We do see 55 total kills here, 56 total knockouts, 7,980 total heals here. A couple of very minimal revives than usual here, as we did see a couple of teams actually got trapped, instant kill, instant knock, instant kill all the way through here. Like I said, you know, playing Miramar is very tricky here. Once you get caught out open here, it's really hard to provide any kind of assist, considering how rough it is to rotate between positions here. And I would say one of the victims to actually talk about here is going to be Bigetron Red Aliens, right? Early on, they were caught by by Alpha 7. The moment you get knocked or you lose your mobility, that's it. If you pull off a miracle run here, you are a god. In this case, I want to mention is that the notable run here was none other than 4 AM, right? They kind of came out of that fight kind of scathed a little bit here, where they only lost one of their players here and eventually lost Hasaki, right? But getting pinned by NOVA-XQF and also Aerowolf in that vicinity was extremely hard. So before I get a little bit more details here, this is going to be the recap of the map. We break it down here. Circle was pushing the east side, nothing out with Doddery. Teams kind of rotate their way through here. But what was really interesting was Alpha 7 in this next circle, right? Pay attention to how they position themselves. They were really close to circle. They have a little bit of advantage in terms of mountain terrain. They rotated up and down, but they couldn't exactly see what was the best situation to go in here. While that was actually happening here, Circle actually favored the only 2 compounds in towards Alpha A1 eSports and also Digital Athletics there. And when it came down to those final moments here, it felt like Digital Athletics was going to take the chicken dinner. And I didn't, you know, what was really rough was that while all that was happening here, every single team had to push into that vicinity, which it was super hard for them to push in, considering that everyone from the side of 4 AM, XQF, and also Aerowolf, they had to exit the crater. And I don't know, it feels like it was a really tough decision to make, and they don't exactly have the vehicles to go in for the push. So I don't know, it feels like Digital Athletics, it felt like it was their game to take, but at the same time, it felt like they dropped the ball there. I don't know. Circle out.
Well, it was a tough call as well, because they rotated from an area where they would kind of get stuck at the lower area, and coming up was really tough. But that was also because of the assumption that wherever they came from, they thought the circle would have been there, but the circle kind of scammed a lot of teams and kind of pulled away from the crater area, and hence that was their only way to rotate. If not, it would be going out from their comfort zone out to the blue, which at that time it was just too much for them to take, and it's tough for them to actually rotate onto the outside. But ladies and gentlemen, we just got news that our action is not going to stop. So we're pumped. We can't wait for the final game. We'll be jumping straight into the final game here without any breaks because we just can't wait. We don't want any breaks because we want to see the story unfold. Will it be 4 a.m.? Will it be NOVA-XQF? Will it be Zeus eSports to be your champion of PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals? This is the last game, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, here we go.
Oh, I can feel the energy, my friend, Sir Cloud. Ladies and gentlemen here, the deciding match. The deciding match of who is going to be the new king or the defending kings of the world. PUBG Mobile Global Championships happening right now here. Is it going to be 4 a.m.? Is it going to be NOVA-XQF? Is it going to be Zeus eSports? We shall see. But as of now, the deciding flight path has revealed himself. The flight path starting off from Primos, passing towards Farm, and ending towards the outskirts of Lipovka. This is going to be a rough game here because as of now on the screen, we do see a couple interesting points here. 4 a.m. getting one of the highest points in this game with 250 points, followed by NOVA-XQF with 230 points on top of that. Two of the Chinese Titan teams here has been one of the best in the world. It's no surprises they are good at this game, but I'm a little bit worried here. It might be anyone's game here, Sir Cloud.
It definitely is going to be anyone's game. So we got to keep our eyes on the kill feed as well and who's going to be eliminated in this round. If Zeus were to be eliminated before the two teams on top, they are out of this. It's the end of the road for them. Same goes for 4 a.m. who's currently at second place. If they got eliminated before NOVA-XQF, they are out as well. But if NOVA-XQF gets eliminated before 4 a.m. or Zeus eSports, the race is on, ladies and gentlemen. So it's really down to this last game, and then the final circle happens to be a kind circle. It's right smack in the middle of the map. So it's all up for grabs here. And just to remind everyone, the total kills so far, NOVA-XQF 145, Zeus 144, and 4M 143. Just one kill separating all these top three teams. These are your best fragging teams in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, this is gonna be a rough one here because anything can happen in the final match of the PMGC finals here. The moment of truth, who is gonna be crowned the champions, the king of kings here, the kings of the world in the PUBG Mobile is gonna be happening right here, right today. This is the match to watch. You do not want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen, here, because as of now, Navi on 4th place as well with Matic going to be leading the charge here. They are going to be recouping the way. 3 minutes into the game here, they are rotating rather quickly in this particular game to try and figure out what is going to be the next strategy for themselves here. Because Navi, we know them to be one of the best, I would say arguably one of the best teams in the world, but can they live up to their name? Because it's going to be an interesting strategy here. We do see a couple of switch up in terms of strat, but other than that, nothing out of the ordinary yet. But meanwhile, NOVA-XQF, look at this. Paraboy actually splitting in terms of the forces here. And are we going to see a NOVA-XQF special? Because we've seen in the past, like about a year or 2 years back, when NOVA-XQF kind of, they split off every player towards across of the map alongside with 4 a.m. and they just take out the entire game themselves here. And I don't know, are we going to see it here today? Because that was a sight to behold here. Because 4 a.m. NOVA-XQF, back in the days here, they sent each player on one end. Sorry, it wasn't NOVA-XQF, it was 4 a.m. sending one player to one end of the map, just destroying every single in each region. And that was crazy to watch, honestly, Sir Cloud.
And well, even now they are showing that they are still one of the best teams in the world. So even with their performance, the number of kills that they racked up, their individual performance in order, individual performance in Sook, it's just insane, and it's just entertaining to watch. To be honest, like like there's no dull game. Every game is exciting here in the PMGC finals. To be honest, I mean, it's the last game, so it's an honor to be part of this journey. It's an honor to be able to watch this firsthand. It's an honor to be able to cast this as well. So thank you so much. I would have to say thank you so much for the opportunity. But of course, our job is not done yet. I see, baby. We still have to cast this last game, and I am just super excited. For now, we can see that Team Secret, 2 players, somehow they got drowned, and they are going to play this round with only two players for the rest of this match. And Alpha 7 will be eliminated early on, and they're the first team to be out.
Yeah, don't exactly know what's the story behind that here. I don't know what to tell. I honestly don't know what to say about that here, because as of now, this is some amazing stats we're going to be seeing here, because the top 2 teams in the world, their stats are pretty much going neck and neck here, because average ranking wise here, Nova is actually slightly ahead of 4AM compared to XQF Nova. So this is going to be an interesting match to watch here, because as of now, spots are coming in here. NOVA-XQF, they are going to be starting their hunting spree here. It might be a sign they're getting a little bit feisty and aggressive, but is it going to pay off here? Because as of now, they're going to be going up against Abrupt Slayers against each other, and I don't think Abrupt Slayer wants to risk the fight here. If they know it's XQF Nova, they are pretty much have to run for their lives, because when they go on a hunt, they do not stop. And considering that this is the final game for today and how close the point is between 4AM, NOVA-XQF, as well as Zeus eSports, it's surprising to see how aggressive Nova, despite the odds and the pressure stacked against them here, Sir Cloud.
Yeah, it is. Oh, wow, interestingly, NOVA-XQF, they are the ones playing a little bit more. Okay, it does look like
okay, makes more sense now.
Okay, yeah, so looks like now Abrupt Slayers, they're the one hunting NOVA-XQF. NOVA-XQF, they cannot afford to be eliminated. If not, the gate is wide open. So we need to wait and see. But okay, we just got information here, ladies and gentlemen, that there will be a restart for this game.
Okay, so apparently, well, yeah, there is going to be a restart, unfortunately. So it makes a lot of sense, because you did point out the fact that one of the teams wasn't inside the game, so it's understandable that we have to remake the game. So all things considered here, we need A7 eSports kind of in the game, likewise for Team Secret as well. But you know, I thought, you know, that was pretty much it. You know, it was a close mode. You can see the nerves on the Nova eSports as well. It feels like, you know what, you know, let's we gotta prank the players a little bit here. You guys don't need to be so nervous. I know it's the last game of the day, you know. Come on, relax a bit here. Focus, get the objectives right. You know we are looking for the best teams in the world, but you know what? Take a chill pill. We're gonna prank all of you guys all the way through. But but of course, all things considered here, we have to tank, you know, like we have to think about it, right? Who is gonna be the one to take it, right? We talked about this pre-show. We talked about this the end of match number 7. I feel like, you know, there is a lot to work with. Like, anything can happen. We know the circle is kind of, I would say, pretty even to a certain extent. So, Cloud, what do you think?
Yeah, it is definitely pretty even. So, man, I mean, that's why we're coming into this last game and we still don't know who's going to be the champion. So that's going to be the interesting thing. And it's going to be down to really who eliminates who. And sometimes if we watch a tournament at this status, sometimes it's like, okay, top 2 teams and that's about it. But now we have 3. It just shows that the level of competition is just that high. So we have 3 teams able to actually gun for that championship. And one of these teams is actually Zeus eSports. Just to remind everyone, again, I think if anyone were to tell anybody, like before all this started, like, hey, Zeus eSports is going to be title contenders. Everyone's going to go like, yeah, right. But come on, Zeus eSports now, they are showing that they are not only worthy of being in the finals, they are also title contenders. So Zeus eSports, whatever, to me, whatever the end result is after this last game, I think Zeus eSports should be super proud of themselves for being title contenders amongst all these giants in this last game.
Yeah, they definitely showed themselves that they are a force to be reckoned with as well here. In terms of points wise as well, I think I believe it's well, they're not too far behind, right? If you think about it, they're about close to about 11 points away from the #1 spot. So either ways, you know, it feels like a battle between all these three teams. Like we know that they're hungry for that #1 spot, and it's really hard to anticipate what is going to be happening in this final match, especially in this, you know, final match day, considering that, you know, we have to ensure that everything is running in order here. Fair gameplay is very essential for every single team here, because this is going to be a lot of life, not just for the top three, right? Everyone for the bottom side as well, to actually stand a chance for that prize, the huge chunk of prize pool at the top of that. So it's understandable that, hey, we want to make sure that every single team is in the game itself, to kind of try to compete with the best in the world. And seeing how this is actually going to be happening here, and this bit here, if you think about it, like Zeus eSports got 291 points, 4 AM they've got 293. It's only 2 points away, and we know that first and second place is a huge major difference, right? Like 700k and 200k is a big difference, but when it comes to third and second, there's also a big gap as well. So it's understandable that this is their moment to shine. Like, this is pretty much the moment to say, hey, you know what, we are going to be the best in the world. Meanwhile, Bigetron Red Aliens is currently up to fight for the top #4 slot with 238 points, alongside with Navi on 5th place with 252 here. So it's not just the top three is going to be fighting for the #1 spot. We are looking at also Bigetron Red Aliens, we're looking at Navi, we're looking at Konina Power, also fighting for those places as well. Likewise for Team Secret NY, with only 224 points here, which is only like shying away 3 points away from Konina Power. For them to get a little bit better placements here for a bigger chunk of the prize pool, I wouldn't be surprised that every single team is going to play it all out in this final match. And I would say in the history of PUBG Mobile, this is going to be the closest match ever from every single team, from every rank onwards, from every single team, from top all the way to the bottom here, Circle Out.
Yep. So, well, Eric, yeah, like what you mentioned, you point out really good points about all these teams and how close the gap are, with not only about the championship but also about the other positionings within the chart as well. So, and nevertheless, making it into the grand finals for the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020. Okay. Yeah, it's something to be proud of, definitely. So, yes. Regardless of the result, I think the friends, families, the nation that these teams actually represent, they all should be proud. So, yeah, really. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a little bit of a break and we'll be showing you a video. So we'll be back after this.
For glory, all our brothers in arms feel the fire. We're conquerors, never back down. The battle, survival, the challenge will never be over. This is the race, it's not the end. Can't see what's written tomorrow. Some call it fate, but one thing I'm
OnePlus 8T. This has the 120 hertz, so it is wicked smooth.
15 minutes will get you charged up for a whole day.
And this has a quad camera too. We got a 48, a 16, a 5, and a 2 megapixel.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships 2020 final match of the day here. We are finally right on its way here. Introducing myself here, my name is ICBB12. Join with me, it's gonna be Sir Cloud, as we are gonna be taking you through the journey of finding out who is gonna be the best of the best in the world of PUBG Mobile, ladies and gentlemen. Here, the final match is on its way here, and of course, for this guy watching at home as well, I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering what is happening around here. Why did we decide to make the remake early on? Okay, so apparently there is news. There was a false alarm set off, which to stop their gameplay, since we want to make sure that every team participate. So the organizers decided to restart the game here for fair gameplay. So there was a false alarm kind of set off in the hotel. So a little bit of unforeseen circumstances, but of course the game will continue here as the last game for the day is going to be setting off very, very shortly here. But real talk, Sir Cloud, real talk. Considering that this is their first actual break, okay, in between games, considering that it's a back-to-back 8 games straight up, this is their first actual in between break. And I'm a little bit worried here because, you know, this is where the best of the best have to set their minds aside here, because will they be able to mental reset? Will they be able to continue with their momentum to stomp out the competition? Is it gonna happen here?
Yeah.
So, this is the moment. Like with this short break here, every single team is gotta be warm. It's either warmed down, or are they still warmed up, or is it? I don't know. Anything can happen here. Thoughts on that? Real talk right now.
Well, that's a very... In that circumstances, that's what really separates the best from the best, and it's not only being able to play with momentum, it's also being able to like, okay, so what if you are forced for a reset, like a mental reset, like due to some of the circumstances that we just discussed, and how are you going to still continue on the momentum? I think at the end of the day, that also differentiates what the best of the best teams are all about. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, our flight has begun, and this time we will begin the flight from Starbuck all the way down south to the side of military base, and our top 5 fraggers, Sook as well as Order, having the exact same amount of kills now. And for Zone to actually catch up with the difference of 6 kills, it's still possible though for this last game. So let's wait and see, and let's keep our eyes on the kill feed as well for these players. But also to remind everyone on the overall rankings on the left side of the graphics, we can see the gap between NOVA-XQF 4am as well as Zeus not too far apart. We need to keep our eyes on to 4am and Zeus. If they fall off before NOVA-XQF, then they are out of this. But if NOVA-XQF falls off before 4am and Zeus, the race is on for the top spot. And the circle, ladies and gentlemen, not too far away from our previous round before remake, still somewhere in the middle, maybe.
Well, this is going to be a rough one here. Will the best of the best gather here for today here? Will they be able to handle the odds against them here? But now, as the interesting fact to talk about here, because right now the top 3 teams in the world, we have 4am. Zeus eSports here, up and contending and up for running to be called the new Kings of Kings. Will one of these teams actually succeed here? We shall see, because as of now, the game will continue. 2 minutes has passed. I don't know, like it's really hard to anticipate who's going to be the real champion here. But showing consistency wise since the league stages all the way to the, we have what kind of push their way through here. We know 4am to be one of the best teams in the world in consistency, but now this is where they gotta put their money where it matters. This is where they gotta put their entire life's commitment and work into this particular game, because nevertheless here, another team to be talking about here, Bigetron Red Aliens, they are up for the running here for the 4th spot. Can they defend that top 4 spot? Or maybe, you know, I don't know, can they pull some insane 20 bombs in this game and possibly take a top 3 spot? I don't know. It's going to be a tough one here, so Cloud.
Yeah, it's going to be super tough. Plus, we must remember that the top 3 will also shift their points as well. It's very likely. They are the top 3 there for a reason, right? So for Bigetron Red Aliens to break into the top 3, I don't know, my money won't be on that. So it's going to be super, super tough for me to say yes to that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the circle has been shown to us. Half of the team, and some of them are still going to make that they're still needing to make that rotation. Aerowolf, as usual, they are in the side of military base. Now, will they go through the left bridge or the right bridge? They'll need to get enough information to decide which bridge is safer for them. But we can see here that Zeus Esports has started to move right in the middle. So it's a very early rotation for them to go in the middle. Interesting there. I wonder which spot are they going to take. Are they going to go straight to the Gaka Mountains, or are they going to pick up some of the compounds? We're yet to see, but it's interesting to note that they go straight in even before NOVA-XQF, even before 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is still outside of the zone. Going to make a late rotation probably this time.
This is going to be a scary one here coming from Zeus Esports. Like, you know, they didn't exactly have time to study the previous match in Erangel. That's why they had a couple double run-ins against RRQ early on when they tried to take the mountain approach in Gatka. But like I said, right, real talk, 10 minutes break roughly there for them to plan their strategy here. I'm pretty sure they've got a little bit of time to chip in to say, like, you know what, we can do this, this is this, let's do it now. It's now or never. And I think like Zeus Esports made the decision, you know what, let's take the risk. We're going to play it safe. We're going to play it early. Let's loot up a little bit more. And based on the screen as well, we see Zeus Icy. He's only got one first aid kit and level 1 helmets. Doesn't exactly have enough loot to begin with, but they will make the decision to control the minion houses of ruins here. So in the minion houses here, it's great for cutting off any kind of rotations coming from the southern section of their approach, but do they have the utilities to work with it? That's going to be my question to them later on. Hopefully, all things considered, it's going to be a-okay. Meanwhile, NOVA-XQF going to be looting up and stocking up here. So nothing out of the ordinary yet coming from NOVA-XQF, as they are going to be docking themselves in towards the 12 million houses east of the western bridge here. Mr. Cloud.
A big enough gap that they won't meet each other, at least for the early stage of the game. So, yep. So don't expect to see that they fall off anytime soon just yet. But it's quite interesting to note as well that for 4 a.m., all these teams, they're playing a very different approach. Now, we can see that Zeus Esports, they go straight in the middle, take a prime position. For NOVA-XQF, not too much at the edge. It's somewhere between the middle and the edge. And for 4 a.m., they are making that very late rotation. So 3 different strategies being deployed. And I noticed that 4 a.m., they seem to go to the northern side, on the side of shooting range. So maybe they will take that route and make that long rotation from the top and coming back into the middle from maybe the side of maybe Jogopool, maybe, or one of the bridges from Jogopool. We're yet to see, but it does look like they're going to take that approach. So all these 3 teams, they are taking a different approach towards the final circle. Okay, so now we'll be shown the map, and okay, so it looks like they're not going up on top. They're going to pass by Rosehawk, but are they going to go smack in the middle? Let's check this out. NOVA-XQF as well, they're starting to make that move into the middle of the circle, but still quite a good distance between these 3 teams.
Yeah. It's going to be a really rough one here. Meanwhile, 4 a.m., they have to look for more kills in this regard. So we've seen 4 a.m. kind of thirst their way in terms of going for those kind of aggressive kills here. And thus far, they have been doing exceptionally well here. But this is the last game here. This is the moment of truth. How will they do this here? It seems to me they're taking a very interesting approach, right? They're actually stopping into some vicinity. They're still trying to dock themselves a couple of shots in. However, the first run in for today, Zeus Esports here, going to be holding down the forces here, as a team secret is going to be one of the teams that is going to be going for the engagements here. A couple of big names coming from Zeus Esports, and iShots is going to be tapped up pretty low as well. A couple of smokes has been expended, and Zeus Esports, they are looking to go ham on this fight here, but the Team Secret knows actually that this is Zeus Esports here. Will they be the ones to spoil the games of Zeus Esports? Looks like they will not, as they will retreat immediately here. And look at this, iShot, he does not have first aids, and this is a usual spot that Team Secret kind of rotates in from the water town for themselves here. So it's a little bit weird to see actually there is going to be a team in this particular region, considering that this is Team Secret's usual drop spot. So Zeus Esports here did do their homework. Looks like they will try and gobble down Team Secret, potentially revenge matcher, as Zeus Esports did lose to Team Secret in the previous Erangel map here, Sir Cloud.
Yep, and wherever Zeus is right now, it's actually a great location. They have a compound, they have decent elevation. Yeah, there's better elevation on top of them, but with a compound, with a mix of compound and elevation, I'd say this is a prime position that Zeus is taking for now. It is a great one. Yuhai is only able to scout out. It's not easy for them. Oh, hang on a second. Now looks like it's going to be a siege down here. Futbolist versus Bigetron Red Aliens. Ryzen in same compound. Lutz now prepping out the nade, but will he be able to toss it down right in time? But now the nade will be prepped up again. And Raum is going to join Lutz. Lovasin may come in and join, but Soke is still behind. And now Ryzen is the only one in his compound. Lovasin will join up with his buddies here. It's going to be the 3v1 at this moment. Ryzen is on the second floor. Now the smoke being deployed by Ryzen. Will he jump back out or will he wait for the right moment? But those jump, but oh, that nade coming in from Lutz. Managed to get a knockdown to Ryzen, so Ryzen will definitely be out liquid. There's nothing much he can do, but he only to hope and pray that they don't see him in that container.
Yep, as of now here, BTR, they will lose Ryzen here, and that will be the end of the journey coming in from Ryzen in the PMGC here, as he will be the first one out in this regards here, as the rest of Bigetron here is going to be up to Liquid to hold down the fort here. Will they be able to keep things alive? Couple of Molotovs being lobbed in here from side Liquid here, as Futbolist will retreat and risk his way through here, but he's all by himself. Will the team be able to provide the assist here? Because as of now, Luxy and Zuxi, they're in some trouble here because Luxy actually gets sniped off, and Alpha 7 is going to go in for the knock, and that's going to be a field taking down one of the twins from Bigetron Red Aliens here. Not looking good for BTR here, as they want to kind of secure the top 4 position in the world. Liquid now off to fend for himself here against the treacherous attack of Futbolist, and Liquid actually gets knocked, and that will be it for Bigetron Red Aliens here with only one player left from the get-go. This is not looking good for Bigetron Red Aliens to maintain the top 4 spot, because Na'Vi is not that far behind in terms of points here if they want to snipe away BTR's number 4 spot here. It seems like Bigetron Red Aliens, they might be going back in history here, because back in the days, one of the first world and seems to me they might fall in that regards here if they do not pull the miracle run here. But of course, things aside here, right now in this current present state here, we do see Alpha 7 doing a couple of aggressive plays here. There's going to be 4 AM. Going to be able to get a couple shots in. He gets a couple shots in though, but Mafioso is going to provide a little bit of assist with Alpha 7. So does get the damage done, but not enough to get the knock here. Circle out.
Yep, not enough to get the knock. And of course, 4 AM, they need the kill points. Hey, but off back on the third second, looks like Solus is not in trouble. It's like 1v3, but his buddy Razy is coming in to give him support. Solus is buying time here, and his buddy is here to help him out. But they are playing with only 3 team members here from KDA versus 4 team members from Abrupt Slayers. One of the team members from Abrupt Slayers have been knocked down. Now they're going to go for the aggressive play. Salim now on top, trying to find out where Joker is at. And Joker, he's still hiding, but then again, Razy having knocked down Salim, the last man standing. Salim is out. And KDA, thank you so much for playing in the PMGC finals. Thank you so much. They are the first team to be eliminated. Thank you for playing. See you guys next season.
Oh, what a way to finish their run here, because that was an interesting play coming from Abrupt Slayers, sending one of the players to actually go in out in the bush and camp their way through. That was not what they were expecting here. They were definitely caught off guard. However, another game continues here. Zeus will be playing a little bit slow here from the northwest corner and the outer region of the circle. Looks like we are going to be seeing the Gatka open fields here. One of the most brutal circles to actually watch in. But looks like Zeus eSports is going to completely ignore this position here. They are going to be rotating towards Pochinki's vicinity potentially here. As a little did they know, rotating side by side is going to be the boys from China. NOVA-XQF, the #1 team as of now. And Zeus, they are going to be in some trouble because they are going to be running into Jimmy. Jimmy is, he heard the vehicles coming in. He is going to immediately turn tail and run here as NOVA-XQF says, you know what, it's not a good time to be chilling right now because they have not found their spot. Meanwhile, look at this Beacon ATR. Going to be ninjaing his way here as Zuxi is going to be all by himself for Bigetron Red Aliens as he finds himself a nice shack to hide in. But can anyone scout him? Because he cannot move a muscle because there's so many people left alive here. Can he make things work for the team? We shall see. Meanwhile, On the kill feed, we see Matic Navi here already starting to rack some kill points here. And we know Navi wants to chase Bigetron Red Aliens points. So this is going to be an interesting one here because as now we are going to be fighting against Abrupt Slayers. Going to be a couple shots in here. Joker won't retaliate. Matic won't get the knock onto his lean. And that's going to be ASL lead getting knocked off. So shots are coming in. Smoke booking the nades. And ASL will retaliate here as they come in. Abrupt Slayers into the back out. Joker, fantastic defense so far. But looks like they will lose Leon in the process. On the Q feed, we do see Paraboy also taking out members from A1 eSports, and PW888 actually knocks Matoy from Team Secret MY.
And now we can see that Futbolist looks like they're going to go for the aggressive play. Oh no, it is 4 a.m. here. I see, baby. And now Futbolist, they're going to approach this. Looks like they're going to go for the aggressive play. Zine has been knocked down. Futbolist okay. Looks like they're going to toss another name. Will it land onto Suk? Suk currently on the pursuit. And now looks like Suk managed to pick up Zine. And now they will move because they are outside the zone. And say that, whoa! That name managed to land on Zine. And Zine being knocked down for the second time. And now this time he'll be finished off completely by Lutz. And oh no, not going to look good for 4 a.m. 4 a.m. cannot afford to actually bow out of this. And now Futbolist, they probably won blood, but okay. The blue zone is here. They know that that is more important to actually make their rotation, so they're going to get out of the Chari from Abrupt. They have been taken out by TT in the location, while 4 a.m. we only 3 more team members. They need to move quickly.
Yeah, as soon as they make the move here, 4 a.m. pending the zone a little bit here. The circle, on the short end for them here. So they are going to be close towards the next rotation path. But little bit, there's going to be Abrupt Slayers in the... Sorry, not Abrupt Slayers. Alpha 7 going to be in front of them. Going to be potentially stopping them in this track here because Alpha 7, they do find themselves a couple compounds in. A couple shots are being dished away here. And taking the shots here is going to be 4 a.m. as well as Futbolist in the process here. Alpha 7, they need to get a couple nice kills here because 4 a.m. going to be in some trouble in this regards here. Circle out because now they're pincered in the hands of both Futbolists as well as Aero here. Right now, 4 a.m. they're getting shot in and they know who this team are, guys. Everybody's gonna pick a fight against 4 a.m. and they are stuck out in the open here as Aerowolf is looking to pick on the Futbolists as well. Alpha 7 on top of that, and 4 a.m. immediately makes the decision. You know what? We gotta smoke ourselves out of here. And right now, they are prone out in the...
Only has 1 team member left. How long can he last there? He's out in the open. I don't know how long he can last, but now the rain of the day starting to happen onto Zeus eSports. Zeus eSports, they're up against RRQ Athena. And now I see now he's at the lower ground. The smoke being popped out, and RRQ Athena pulling a lot of pressure onto Zeus eSports. But they need to move as well because the zone is down there. I see has been out of my scene there. Oh my goodness, they cannot afford to lose down here. Abeli now needs to move in. Abeli has been on only 2 more team members for Zeus eSports currently. And Zeus eSports is down, ladies. 4 a.m. is still in this for the championship.
Oh my goodness, here Zeus eSports. Oh, the dream is not gonna happen here. Meanwhile, it's all up to NOVA-XQF and 4 a.m. here to take the number 2 spot as this is putting the over rankings for you guys here. Zeus eSports on 292 points. Meanwhile, the game will continue in the final match here in the PMGC finals. Meanwhile, Navi, they are going to be playing on the outer edge of this circle here. A couple shots what is process on the hands of Team Secret MY, but at the same time, none of these teams are inside of the edge of the circle here. And as of now, we do see shots are coming in. Fantastic nade here coming from I. Meanwhile, on the kill feed as well, we do see PW888 going in a couple fights against RRQ, who had a small run in with Zeus eSports earlier on here. This time, they will be the one to fall victim in the hands of PW888. But of course, there's going to be 6 kills up on Futbolist and 6 kills up on PW888. But the game will continue here. As you can see, XQF Nova, they've taken a very interesting running up in a small shack. Meanwhile, Jimmy and also Order is going to be the one to try to out ahead in terms of vicinity here as Kings is going to try and hold down the line here as Navi tries to make his way to his next phase circle. Every single team is pumped up in the southern section here. This is going to be a bloody fight here as RRQ will bow out on 10th place here. Circle out.
Oh, and now it's down to the last member of 4AM. The odds is stacked up against him. But let's check out now. Futbolist, they don't have the zone. They need to move now. Nova is here. They don't have the zone as well. But they have at least all 14 of them. Oh, order has been knocked down. Futbolist not giving them any opportunity. As well as Aerowolf is still down there. They are not in the zone yet. The zone will arrive onto these teams anytime soon. And now Nova is here. They just need to survive further than 4 a.m. Oh my goodness, the last member of 4 a.m. So right now, he has a really, really hard task. He needs to survive. And then on top of surviving, he needs to collect the kills in case Nova is going to come neck to neck towards the last circle. He needs to collect the kill points. But for being the last team member for 4 a.m., what? Looks like he'll make the move into the zone at this point now. Wow, looking at this, Nova is still on the lower edge, but so, oh no, knock it down, Nova, XQF is your champion!
Oh, game is over because as of now we do see a massive bullet coming in here. Futbolist is going to be dropping a lot of pressure here. Nova is still alive in this competition. BTR will fall into a 7th place here to try and defend their title here because Navi is going to be on the 5th place here. Meanwhile, Nova is posting a push, and that is out for Futbolist as well. We're now towards the final 5 teams, and NOVA-XQF goes out the game. We shall see because PWAAA, they've got 12 kills. They're looking stronger than ever. They've got 12. They're looking for more, and Navi is going to be taking his own as well on top of that as well. As Navi, they've got 3 kills, being the last man standing, will eventually bow out on 5th place here. Thank you very much for playing in the PMGC here. Meanwhile, the final 4, ladies and gentlemen, here, NOVA-XQF. Will they be the undisputed champions? We shall see. And now, on the short end of the circle here, they have to rotate in. PWAAA is in the circle of them all. And good Noah looking for a push. Who stops it? Going for a spray. Barraboy! What a shot from him! Because he takes them all down. Order dropping a little bit low. He's looking to go for the push. Fortunately for them, they are on the edge of the circle. PWA, they've lost 2 stops, but it's going to be a 3v3 situation. Sorry, 3v4 situation as well, because Alpha 7 is going to be a force to take the fight to them as well. But guess what? He gets shot from afar. That's going to be Paraboy shutting him up. Shut up, my friend. As that is going to be Alpha 7 needing to reset the fight. Ice here. Will start on Jimmy. NOVA-XQF will bow out a little bit more here. Order gets taken out. It's going to be up to the last 2 players here. And a huge speed up coming for Ice. But it's Paraboy once again to go in for the knock. King, last man standing for NOVA-XQF. Can he survive? And he gets capped by PWAAA. Oh my goodness. 16 kills for PWAAA. What a game here, Sir Cloud.
16 kills for PWAAA. What a game in there. But they're not done yet. They want the icing on the cake. They want that winner chicken dinner. Winner chicken dinner in the PMGC finals. But look at this. Alpha 7 wants to start. The Konina Power will want to start there as well. The nade coming in from Alpha 7 trying to stop Konina Power. Frozen is there, but whoa! What a nade there from Frozen! Taking out Bob Castle, and the nade starting to come in. But PWAAA, they just watch from afar. They have the zone. And Frozen now, he's on the lower ground. The odds are 10 against, and there you go! Look at this Konina Power itself. We're now down to the top 2 teams. PWAAA versus Alpha 7. It is 3 versus 2. PWAAA, they have the high ground. They have the zone. They know their position. MIC, baby.
What a way to finish the game here with that PWAAA here. 16 kills in the final game here. Oh my goodness here. And this is an insane game in here because as of now, Alpha 7 here down towards the last 2. Favoring the boys from PWAAA here. This pretty spread out. The smokes are coming in. Alpha 7 going to be sticking up a little bit close here as they are going to be creeping their way into the next phase of the zone here. As you can see, Alpha 7 making the setup as well. The smokes are coming in as they slowly creep their way into the next. Core Pie apparently going to be trying to find an interesting angle going for the shot. He saw the ricochet of the nades here, so Kappa roughly knows where exactly the rest of the teams here coming from Alpha 7 as he slowly creeps his way in. But at the same time, PWAA here, they are going to be gatekeeping the guys from Alpha 7 here. The shots are coming in. A big one here coming from Sanguine. Makes it 2-2. That's going to be 5 kills for Alpha 7 Sanguine all by himself. So it's going to be a 2v2 situation here as Alpha 7 here puts PWAA in a really, really tough spot here. They've got 16 kills, but at the same time, the circle is pushing them inch by inch. Sanek going to be crawling the sides as well as he needs to reposition himself. The Molotovs from the side of Alpha 7 trying to push Ice away, but Ice is a little bit too far away here. They're inside the circle. They're guarding both ends of the entry point here. And Alpha 7, they've got to push in. And Ice here might scout it out here as Sanit is still going for the push as well. A couple of trajectories coming in. Ice still debating if he's in. Yes, he's caught it now. And a nice knock coming in from Ice. PWAA here. We have a 17 kills potentially here. Triple T is going to go for the finish. And they take the match here with 18 kills to go total. But what a game here for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships. Final day, final game. What a way to end things out. But my, oh my, Sir Cloud, the champions, the kings of kings, is gonna be XQF NOVA! Oh my god, what a game here.
Oh my goodness, what a game, what a day it has been. But NOVA-XQF are your champions for the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020! Congratulations to NOVA-XQF. What a run it has been for NOVA-XQF. They didn't get the top spot in day 1, in day 2, but they rise up and they rise up to the occasion strongly. Congratulations to King, Cool Boy, Power Boy, Order, Jimmy. You guys are our champion, our world champions, the best team in the world, NOVA-XQF.
Oh, what a way to finish out our final game for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships here. NOVA-XQF, what a phenomenal run here. Paraboy, you know, as rumored at some point was contested by 33 Swen in that regards. And guess what? They've proven themselves once again. They are undisputedly the best of the best, the kings of kings, undeniably here, the best team in the world here in the PUBG Mobile region here. My goodness. Number 1 spot. What a way to end this game. What a way to end the Global Championships in the 2020 here. I'm truly honored to witness this year because my, oh my, it's been a long journey here from 2020 all the way to this year itself. Wow, what a game indeed here coming from NOVA-XQF. You know, I'm actually at a loss of words here because it's been a long journey for some of the teams here, especially for the players, the casters, you guys, the fans watching at home as well, to be witnessing some amazing games thus far. I'm really happy to be able to witness some of the best PUBG Mobile ever played in the history of PUBG Mobile, my friend.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. This is arguably the best PUBG Mobile gameplay that we have seen so far. I mean, the standards just rise up year after year after year, and it will continue to rise to the standards that we've seen here. And for us as viewers as well, definitely it's a pleasure. I must say, so for myself personally, it's a pleasure to be part of this journey from the PMPL up until this stage of the PMGC, from the league stages of the PMGC to the finals of the PMGC. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to witness this firsthand. It's a pleasure to be part of this journey. Thank you so much to PUBG Corporation, Tencent Games, Lightspeed, and Content Studios for creating this amazing event. Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity. Thank you so much. And also thank you so much to the fans out there for being with us throughout this entire journey from your respective countries, PMPL or PMCO, wherever that you come from, up until this stage. It's been an amazing journey. And just to witness the different level of skill the gameplay, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's an honor to be part of this journey. I can't thank the organizers enough for having me as part of this journey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to IC Baby as well for being my co-caster for today, for being with me in this Grand Prize today. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure as well.
Yeah, likewise for me as well here. But before we actually close out the series here, there is going to be one more thing that we have to announce as well. But before we announce the true final MVP here, I would like to shout out to our amazing host and caster who's been taking you all watching for today towards the journey, the pinnacle moment here now at the apex of PUBG Mobile Global Championships here, the finale here. Shout out to our amazing hosts here, Jason Kaplan, Hot Jukes, Imperium, John Allen, Blank, Mustache Dave, yourself, Sir Cloud, Maxman, and also the 7 Worlds Gaming for those amazing journey that we've gone through in 2020 all the way through here. Without all these amazing casters and hosts, we won't be able to bring you the final moment, the truth, the storyline of the best gathered here today here. We are still tabulating the data here as we're going to be figuring out who is going to be the final MVP, walking away with that fat chunk of $15,000 here. But my goodness here, NOVA-XQF here. There have been rumors, there have been a lot of naysayers saying that 4AM is the best team in the world. But guess what? When push comes to the shove, NOVA-XQF will defend their title as being the #1 team in the world in the PUBG Mobile community. My goodness, Sir Cloud, you know, what a way to end the game, man. Like, I've seen some interesting plays, but runner-up here, I would say it would be Zeus eSports. Wow, representing Mongolia. That was a phenomenal run coming in from them here. They managed to wow the world and actually make it into the top 3 here, Sir Cloud.
Yeah, absolutely. I think props to Zeus Esports from Mongolia. Again, I say this again, right? Like, if you ask anyone before the PMGC, like, okay, Zeus Esports is going to challenge for the title, but is it? They were. I won't say nah, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, they proved the world wrong now. But ladies and gentlemen, looks like we just got a cue that we're gonna announce the MVP really soon. I mean, it's really. I really don't know this one. IC Baby, who would you be picking for your personal MVP?
Oh, it's gonna be rough here, considering that we saw how Nova was performing extremely well. It might be Nova, but I don't know, we shall see. But let's take a look up on screen right now here, as we are going to be having the FMVP up on screen very shortly. As you can see, it's going to be up. Oh, who's it going to be? It seems like it's going to be Nova. Is it going to be Nova? Is it going to be Order? I don't know. As you can see, it is Nova. Oh, 4 AM Scoop. Oh my goodness. #1 MVP, ladies and gentlemen, here. With a total damage of 11,510, 54 total kills here. He is the #1 MVP in this tournament here. My good
man, he went head to head with Order, the champion. Order, in terms of the kill, and it's either him or Order, and he keeps exchanging places with Order. So congratulations to so well-deserved MVP, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen at home, we're still not done yet with our individual awards. We still have more to come. Who will be our gunslinger? Aha, this will be the next one here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, okay, everyone start to put your predictions in the comment section, because who is your gunslinger? It will show up shortly. But tell us about before that, put it in the comment section. Here we go. Gunslinger, who would it be against? So for 4 AM.
Yeah, undeniable here. He is going to be the #1 player in the entirety of PUBG Mobile Global Championship there. As we saw 4AM still kind of amaze us with his amazing skills here and the kill calibers and his decision making. On top of that as well, if you pay attention, even in the final moments here, Sook tried his best to survive as best as he could as well. I believe in yesterday's games as well, in Vikendi, he was the guy kind of push himself into a really, really rough spot. He got a couple of decent placements despite losing the rest of his team here. He was able to kind of survive and just outplay every single one in the tournament. So congratulations to 4AM, so because he is the true gunslinger here, Sir Cloud. I'm really, really amazed here. But before that here, the next title we're going to be presenting here, it is going to be the Eagle Eye player. Let's take a look at who is going to be the next, our title holder here for the next one here. As you can see, it is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, here it's going to be none other than, it is still gonna be, well, it is gonna be Beer 11. Wow.
Oh wow, so Beer 11 from RRQ Athena. Eagle Eye, the longest kill distance is 463 meters. My goodness, that is really far. Oh man, that is so far, IC baby.
Wow.
That is like...
That is almost
like
off the rendering distance. That's pretty insane here coming from Beer 11. That's... wow.
Yeah, exactly. That is almost from Miramar to Sandhawk.
Yeah, man. That from Miramar to Sandhawk. Huh?
Yeah, it's that
you definitely caught me off guard by that regards here. However, let's welcome the next one here, because the next title we'll be announcing here. I'm looking forward to see who the Grenade Master is going to be here, because the next screen here we are going to be looking at is going to be the Grenade Master here, because right now the Eagle Eye killer here is none other than Beer 11. We did not expect it at all, but that's an insane far shot, 463 meters. But now, as of now, let's take a look here. Our Grenade Master for the PUBG Mobile Global Championship here, it is going to be Ryzen from Bigetron Red Aliens here with 26 total grenade kills here. So he's going to be crowned the Grenade Master for PUBG Mobile Global Championships here, Sir Cloud.
Wow. Ryzen with 26 grenade kills. Yeah. Well, definitely Bigetron Red Aliens, one of the teams that are known for their prowess in using grenades to actually kill people, and of course. And with Ryzen getting 26 grenade kills for himself, I really wonder like if it's like the rest of his team members like Luxy, Zaxi, Micro Boy, and also Liquid, like they could probably also be around that number, but maybe Ryzen just have a little bit of an edge. But yeah, that's for another story. But then again, Ryzen, congratulations for being the Grenade Master. And we will have our next award, individual award. Who is the best survivor? This is going to be really interesting though. I have a name in my head, but let's see the official answer. And here we go. It's Dante from A1 eSports, IC baby.
Wow, the most consistent survivor here coming from A1 eSports here. Dante has been trying his best here. I would say it's really hard to actually perform here, not getting a single kills and not dying. To just play safe here, to try and make it towards the later stage of the game for placements here. This is the guy you kind of want in your team, right? And don't go for kills, play it safe, try to make it to the final circle, and then close out the game. And I really like how Dante has been able to survive every single game as long as they could, right? Whereas a lot of teams kind of struggle between, dying between top and bottom of the pack. Sometimes they finish a little bit early, sometimes they get the chicken dinner, but occasionally here Dante has been very, very consistent in the game here. I'm pretty sure one of the games, especially coming from day number 3 here, every single team kind of messed up their survival time just because of the Yasnaya brutal fight in that regards here. So congratulations Dante here. A1 eSports was one of the teams that actually stood out in that fight here. They came out on top, especially in that Yasnaya mess that happened yesterday's Erangel fight here. So congratulations to them. Next up here, we are going to be seeing the best Mets here, the doctor of the PUBG Mobile Global Championships. Who is it going to be here, Cloud?
Who is it going to be? And here we go. It's Loazen from Futbolist. Yeah, with 67 rescues. This guy is the doctor that everyone needs. This guy always gets your back. If you get knocked down, he'll be there to pick you up. This is the guy that's like, it's okay guys, I got your back. I'll be staying behind. If you get knocked, I'm here to save you. So Nova said, congratulations for being the field medic here with 67 rescues from Futbolist. What a achievement for Nova said.
Yeah, congratulations from Futbolist, man. That was an amazing run here. Seeing them that, you know, they've tried their best here, but Nova said with 67 rescues here, it's just nice to see how they've been prioritizing on saving the entirety of the team here. But nevertheless here, unfortunately, they did not win the #1 spot. You have to give credit here. That is going to be XQF Nova. They are extreme risk takers. They are not afraid to take risks to get those kind of high kill volumes here. We've seen it time and time again in today's performance. But, well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Here, that is the final match for today here in the PUBG Mobile Global Championships here. I'm really honored and happy to be able to witness some of the most amazing PUBG Mobile games in the history ever. I hope you guys at home enjoyed themselves as well here, as we are going to be closing up the game for today. Before we close up here, I would like to shout out to our amazing sponsors here. But before that, here's going to be PCUs here as the next one. I would like to announce to you guys here that 3.8 million live viewers was achieved for today. So thank you guys all for PUBG Mobile fans, because we are going to be giving away a brand new 12 OnePlus ATs and also 12 OnePlus Buds for you guys watching at home. So one of you guys is going to be the lucky one winner here. So congratulations indeed to all you guys here who may on right now to be announced very soon here. Meanwhile, shout out to our amazing sponsors for having this amazing event for you guys here. We would like to appreciate our official title sponsor, which is PMGC, which is Qualcomm's Technologies, who delivered the ultimate gaming advantage with Qualcomm's Snapdragon Elite Gaming, a full arsenal of hardware software features that can be fully integrated into top-tier smartphones that are powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 5G mobile platforms. OnePlus is a leading global mobile technology company featuring the ultra-fast OnePlus 8T 5G smartphone as the official device of PMGC. OnePlus 8T is powered by the Snapdragon 85 5G mobile platform. Thank you so much here for our amazing sponsor to provide all this amazing one as for this amazing event. Likewise as well, Mountain Dew is our proud official beverage of PUBG Mobile Global Championships, fueling the next generation of gaming talents for the future of esports itself here. Thank you so much, Mountain Dew, as well, for giving this amazing event thus far. And last but not least here, we are also very honored here to have the Dubai Tourism and the Dubai Sports Council as our location sponsor for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships 2020 here. Thank you guys so much as well for this amazing event here. Sir Cloud, it's been an amazing journey here to see all the teams fight for the #1 slot, but eventually the king of kings is going to be none other than NOVA-XQF. Congratulations to them here. They'll be walking away with brand new fat chunk of the $700,000 here. My goodness, Sir Cloud, any final words?
Well, final words, definitely we need to remind our viewers as well. Don't forget to click on the link that's on screen right now and subscribe to be a OnePlus member, because you have a chance to win a OnePlus 8T yourself. So final words for me, I would like to again thank you so much to PUBG Corporation, Tencent Gates, Lightspeed and Quantum Studios for making this amazing event. I'd like to shout out to the people working hard behind the scenes. It's not easy to pull off this event, especially during the pandemic. So congratulations to the technical team, to the production team, to everyone, to the league, obviously everyone that's working so hard to actually make this event happen. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd like to thank the viewers as well for being with us, for supporting this show. Thank you so much, viewers. Love you all so much. I'd like to thank Choo Choo, who has been with me in one of the days, and also thank you so much to IC Baby for being with me as well. Thank you so much. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for the players for putting on such a good show. It's been a great honor to be able to witness this sort of gameplay from you guys. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again in the future. Thank you so much, IC Baby. Thank you.
Yep. Congratulations once again here to NOVA-XQF, and that is going to be the end of PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 here. A new chapter is going to be beginning very, very soon here, so I'm looking forward to see the next one. But as of today, that will be all from us here. My name is ICBaby12, and that is going to be Sir Cloud. Next one. Goodbye.
Jungle.